Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 17th through the 23rd. It is a very busy week of major shifting and changing. Is a competitive week. Oh, there's so much competition going on. And so how do we manage it and push ourselves forward in a way that really works for our goals, our dreams, and our value system? So you have here the overall energy of the Knight of Shells, charm and passion. This is the Knight of Cups kind of energy, charm and passion. How are you going to progress forward with it? So we're going to do the 9-card spread, and then I'll pull cards. I'm going to start shuffling them out now so I can get the overall energy here for this week. But we're going to walk our way through what the moon's doing and how it's going to be encouraging you as you move forward. Ooh. Oh, okay. So, wow, let's talk about this first. We have the moon starting out in Cancer, and it's going to trine Neptune this week. So it's really want you to pay attention to your dreams. And we're going to get into this, but this was such a powerful message when I saw this. Okay, so it says here, Gemini, sometimes the good is hidden. Give yourself much more credit. Sometimes the good is hidden. Give yourself much more credit. Give yourself much more credit, Gemini. So just because something hasn't worked the way you thought it would, or you didn't, whatever, trust yourself. Give yourself more credit for what you do know and how you are doing things. So in the heart of the situation, the key to the situation here, we have the 6 of Crystals, and this is the 6 of Pentacles, synergy and gratitude. I really want to encourage you to be grateful for where you are and how you've been keeping it together. You've been going through this integration process, which is always complicated and difficult. After you went through with the North Node through your sign, you're wrapping that up. You've got like 6 months to go, and you kind of get really shot out of a gun. So it's kind of nice. So the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Crystals, synergy and gratitude. So Mars is in your sign right now, and Mars says put your energy and attention into things, and if they don't work, then stop doing that and try something else. Synergy and gratitude. Are you getting back what you put in? Give yourself much more credit. If you've been putting time into something and it's not working, it's not about you. It's about that's not the right answer. That's not the right situation. That's not the right job. That's not the right relationship. It's not the right approach. Ooh, interesting. It's not the right approach, they're saying. Okay, so whatever it is, so that's not working, so try something else. But understand, you have a lot more going for you than maybe you're giving yourself credit for. So I want you to take a moment to look in the mirror and go, wow, I'm really good at what I do. And maybe you don't know what those things are. Maybe you haven't taken the time to make that list for yourself of what it is you're really good at, but really kind of focusing on what you're really good at. I think you feel like I should have known better about. I should have known better than this. I should have known better than that. There seems to be a lot of the doubts seem to be coming because you think you should have seen or done or known. And the truth is we see what we need to see when the time is right. And so if you could see everything ahead of time, if you really could see that far into the distance and we never made any mistakes, we wouldn't learn, we wouldn't grow, we would lose the most important part of the journey. And so this is a journey of self-love and self-discovery, they're telling me. That's what this Knight of Cups is about. This is your personal growth and journey, your charm, your passion. What are you interested in? And so as you are moving through things, I actually hear I just heard a bunch of Gemini say, yeah, well, he was awfully charming. And so it's okay. What'd you learn? I know Geminis who are very charming. Good on you, right? All right, so let's look at what we got going on here in the area of what has been draining you emotionally, energetically. Here we have the Ace of Crystals, the Ace of Pentacles, manifesting and prosperity. You feel like I've been really putting stuff in and it is not working. Give yourself more credit. You're learning and growing as you go, and just because it doesn't seem to be working, it doesn't seem to be turning out the way you think it's going to turn out, doesn't mean that it is not actually working. So, oh, look at this. All right, so that moon's going to move into Leo on Tuesday and Wednesday, and there's this energy of Venus trining Mars really all week, but there's an exact trine, and it's about the teamwork, making the dream work, right? But there's such a power struggle that's happening on Wednesday, and we're building toward it. So really, it's kind of like all week. And so you're being encouraged to be relaxed, to be still. So just because it doesn't seem like anything's happening doesn't mean it's not. The bamboo, they're showing me the bamboo. Okay, so the bamboo will be setting its root system for 5 years, and it looks like nothing's growing, and then suddenly, boom, overnight, 30 feet. Okay, maybe not overnight, maybe it takes a couple weeks, but it's rapid growth. And so just because you can't see what you're doing doesn't mean it's not happening. You're not stuck. It's just you can't see yet. Because the integration period is 18 months. It feels like freaking ever, right? Oh, I know. Because North Node, for me, the integration period for me was when North Node was in your sign. And so while you guys were going through all the shifts and changes and everything seemed to be moving around me, I'm sitting there going, but nothing's happening. But it was. It was just happening below the surface. So you've been thinking about this page of acorns, this page of wands, this discovery, this enthusiasm. What am I interested in? What do I want to do? What do I want to explore? Well, right now, with Mars in your sign, it's a good time to start tapping into that a little bit and seeing what you can do with that. And you have the 7 of acorns, or the 7 of wands. It's a badger. In the area of what's challenging you, it's your determination and your stamina. Give yourself more credit. You're stronger than you think you are. You have more endurance than you think you have. You can persevere. You can do this. It's really hard to see that little badger on that one. You change and transform the situation here through the energy of the hawk. Going for what you want with insight and focus, the 2 of wands. Okay, I get this. All right, so Gemini, sometimes, yeah, this is interesting, that is interesting, this is interesting, that is interesting, and Mars in your sign may have really amped that up. It may have you going, well, this is super interesting, that's super interesting, but Mars is going slow right now and getting ready to retrograde, and it's going to go back. It turns retrograde on the 30th, so just a week from now. And so he's moving really slow right now, and so that energy is actually slowing down. Is very beneficial to helping you to get a little more focused on what it is that you want to do and to go in and go for it. That's actually really great energy. So just relax about things overall, take things a little slower, and allow things to start being much more creative for you, because here we have the King of Acorns, the King of Wands, optimism and innovation. By focusing on what you want, a little out of the box thinking about how to make it happen, and the willingness to dive in there and go for it, I think this feels like a really good time to pull a card here for this this energy here, this creative energy. So even though this week has this like power struggle stuff, I feel like you are not really caught up in it so much because it's mostly happening among the fixed signs, even though it's kind of like an overall energy anyway. When that moon is in Virgo on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, also ruled by Mercury, but it's much more analytical there. And so this is where we start looking for who's on our side, who are our allies, how can we get them to help us? And you have here this 3 of crystals, this 3 of pentacles. So you're being encouraged to find this. So it's collaboration and productivity. This is a really good time to tap into that. But look, ooh, this little honeybee here, he is working hard. You are the light. We also have the sun here in the heart space. as you allow yourself to shine, as you shine out there and you are part of a team, excuse me, you are part of a team and you are shining stuff out there, as you are doing that, you are also supporting others and their light collaboration. It's not about, you don't need to dim anybody's light to shine brightly, and nobody needs to dim your light to shine brightly. So you hold your space, the 7 of acorns, the 7 of wands, you know, the determination, the stamina. Stand there in your space and own it and honor it. And let the light of you shine out there. What is your ideas? What are you trying to do? There's an opportunity here for like a lot of initiation and quick thinking and new ideas and innovation coming in this week. So tap into that. And then the most important thing will be have the courage to follow through. Because as we leave this week and the Sun and Venus move into Scorpio and Saturn's stations direct, that's where the rubber's going to meet the road, is during Scorpio season. 2 eclipses coming up. And so the courage and the conviction in your heart space and knowing what it is that you want to do to move things forward becomes really important. And so this is not a week where you play it small. This is a week where you shine, because here we have this little teeny tiny mouse here with the 8 of crystals. The 8 of feathers here. It says courage and solution. Courage and solution. I'm going back to here. Give yourself more credit. Give yourself more credit. You may feel like your idea is small. You're a little small in this situation. Someone's dominating you. There's a lot of energy around bosses and maybe partners trying to dominate this week. And there's a need to be the little mouse that roared. Be the little mouse that roared. Have courage. Your ideas, what you think is a possible solution, allow yourself to shine and put it out there. Wow, this is a lot of cards. Okay, look, you have this creative card here of the Jaguar. It says co-create. You need to really work in tandem with others this week. But your idea, give yourself more credit, has as much value as everyone else's. Allow your idea to be expressed. You are the light. We have breathe and truth be told and staying present, the here and now card. Okay? So right now, focus on what's going on right now. Put your power behind it. You're focusing your attention for what you want. Relax. Again, we have the breathe card and we have the relax card. But the truth be told, speak from the heart. Look, really let yourself shine. What are you passionate about? What are you interested in? What are you trying to accomplish here? And work collaboratively with others. This is a great week for collaborative working together. The problem is that some people are going to try to bully and storm the way through it. Stand up for yourself. You have something to offer here. You have something really good to offer that you've been kind of hiding and holding back. Now's the time to let others see what your great idea is. And you might have to do it a little behind the scenes by going to people in a very soft, like a mouse, softly going and connecting with people and sharing your idea and creating a network of support. It's a week where we definitely want to have our allies around us, not going face to face and fighting somebody. Softness wins this week. All right? Looks interesting. Leave me a note in the comment section below. Please join me for the premiere video I do at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time zone here in the U.S. every Sunday night. We do a live chat with it, so I'd love to have you come there. And on Facebook. On Facebook, I do daily readings, so if you'd like to check that out, I would love to have you come and join the group there. You guys take really good care. Speak up. You have something that needs to be heard. I'll talk to you soon.